holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Cincinnati Lions and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Three-pointer, no good. Here's Pippen. Misses from close range. Fires for three. Sinks the tray.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Longley. Just 5 on the clock. 19-footer. Misses off the right iron. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Here's Pippen. Pass to Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Rejected by Brown. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Jordan. Blocked. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Substitution for the away team. Chris Boucher. Eric Snow.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Rodman. Clock at 6. Now Jordan. Buried from 15 feet out.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
And the basket by Boucher.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Pippen. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Boucher. To the middle. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Here's Snow. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Kukoc. Tries it from 16. Offensive rebound. Jordan. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Dotson. And there's the rejection. Here's Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
From deep. Unable to get that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
Substitution for your Bulls, Scott Burrell, Edmund Sumner.
Timeout called, the Lions.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give him a breather.
Chicago leading.
Checking in for
Down
the
low.
away team.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
It's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent, one of the greatest ever, who does everything for this team.
Timeout called, the Lions.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
To win the run, and he hits the jump shot. 5 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Poke loose. To the wing on the left. Here's Burrell. Knocks down the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And he drains the quick shot. Here's Jordan. Inside, Kukoc, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Soft touch off the glass. 13 points in the game. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper so far.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the court for the Lions.
Boucher.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Burrell. Lets it go from deep. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's Wingate. Back to Morris. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's Cincinnati with the ball after the basket by Chicago. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Sumner. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Lions trail. Shot from the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 17 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it. And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket, too.
Morris, no good on the free throw. Here's Brown. Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Pippen, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And it's been a thrilling matchup. Both teams giving their all.
And I tell you what, cycle been full of lead changes. It's been a game of major runs so far.
From the arc, Brown with some nice D.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Drills it from deep. 20 points for him. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Brown. Again, the Bulls score.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Burrell. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rapid.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. He drops it from range. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Lets it fly. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. 37 points for him.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Line for Chicago, Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
Free throws good. Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Miller. He got a piece of it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Michael Jordan at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Cincinnati in the lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On target from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense. That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lions out in front, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. And guys, for Cincinnati, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. 43 points in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And for Cincinnati. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Cincinnati on D. They lead by 4. Here's Rodman. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Brown. He's got 11. That one goes in. He has 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jordan with it. He's got 19. And here's the fast break. It's deflected. Goes back up. Tipped away. Second chance effort. And the basket is good.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Who wants a T-shirt? Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Pippen. Here's Longley. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Chicago trailing here.
Away team foul. Back to second personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Drops in the layup for 2. 10 points for him.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Tupon. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Rodman. Deflected. Here's Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called, the Lions.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The Bulls making a switch here. And here's Cincinnati. It's a 5-point game. Here's Miller. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Boucher's got 6.
Darius Miller.
And here are the Bulls now. Now Brown. He's got 11. Here's Burrell. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Morris against Brown. A nice shot by Morris. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Poirier. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Boucher. Tipped. Right side Brown. And it's good for 2. He's got 13.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here's the 3. The shot comes out. Cincinnati in the lead. Here's Morris. Oh, what What a finish in traffic! My goodness! There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And that one's on target from the wing. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Up the floor. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Knocked loose. Morris with it. Now guarded by Brown. Yep, count it.
They've earned 3 of their last 5 points in transition.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Sumner. Here's Pippen. Hits the trifecta. He's got 13.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Fires in the triple.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And a nice finish on the layup.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Lions out in front. They lead by 13. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 13.
Away team foul. Eric Snow. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Longley. Down low. It's good.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And here's Cincinnati on the court for the Lions. Oh, wasted no time on that one. So it's Chicago now. It's a 13-point game. Back to Jordan. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Pass to Dotson from deep three-point range. The rebound by Kukoc. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's the break. Oh, rejected by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic. Getting his hands up to block shots.
Chicago ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team, David Wingate.
Pass to Kukoc. Here's Rodman. And that one is stuffed right through.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
From behind the arc. Here's Dotson. And the shot goes.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Jordan. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Sumner with the drive.
Down it goes.
My goodness, that was wicked. What a nasty finish. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now when they need a spark the most.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back. I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
19-footer. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Number 23.
A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Here we go, one-on-one. Lets it go from 11. Snow gets the bucket. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
They grab their own miss. And here's Cincinnati. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Pass to Kukoc. Here he goes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Sumner's got 4 points in the quarter. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 19. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Now here's Brown. The D's right on him. Rodman's shot is good.
Rodman, a solid inside scorer. Picks his spots well and uses his body well, too.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
There's the three. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And so it's Cincinnati with the ball. And the three-pointer goes. 24 points for him.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Pippen. To the inside. Rodman's shot is good.
Rodman for 2.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution for your goals.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Here's Aminu. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Damian Watson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Bushler.
Substitution for the away team. Dickey Simpkins. Antoine Barr. Away team foul. That's his third personal foul. Third.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Bulls, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. So the Lions win it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.